Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Super Wrestling Federations. Oh goodness, he almost landed right in the pyro. His foot almost caught on fire. This young man calls himself the Fever. Andy Disco, look at him get down. I'd say we're a bit past the age of disco, but this man seems to be the living embodiment. The man from Funky Town likes to get down, bust a move. The Fever, Andy Disco. Andy Disco making his debut against another newcomer. Now this man's already made his debut and he's been impressive thus far. But this should be a most interesting match. Oh, you can smell that guy from here. The Filthy Caveman, a friend of the Bloody Butcher, going to be taking on the debuting Andy Disco tonight. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to think. But I imagine this is going to be, if nothing else, an entertaining match for sure. Oh man, this guy needs a shower. Maybe 10 of them. Referee Johnny Ovaki rings the bell. Oh, biting his forehead like an apple. Starting things off viciously. But look at that, Andy Disco firing back with a plethora of punches. Now this is the first time we're ever seeing this Andy Disco. The man calls himself the Fever. Let's see how hot he could get in the ring. Body slam there by the Filthy Caveman. You could just see the differences between these two guys. You've got one guy that's well groomed, has an afro, likes to dance, and you've got another guy that looks like he's never heard of a shower and probably eats raw chicken. Anybody and everybody is welcome in the SWF, but only the strong survive. Which of these two will survive this match tonight? Beautiful dodge there by Andy Disco, dropping down to all fours. Almost a push-up-like position to avoid that punch by the Filthy Caveman. Caveman now has him in a corner. Oh, clobbers him right across the back. Now he's working on that right arm of Andy Disco. Disco manages to break free. Oh, beautiful enziguri there by the Fever. The man from Funky Town, showing that he's more than just a dancing man under a disco ball, that he could also bring the pain, he could bring the fight, no matter who he goes against. And I think if your first match is a man like the Filthy Caveman, I think that sets the bar that you could take on just about anybody. I mean, just beating the smell is one thing. Beating him in a match, that's a whole nother thing. Let's see if he can do both tonight. Had his legs wrapped around his neck. That's a strong, efficient maneuver that could do some long-term damage. It could possibly even cause injury. Wait a second, Andy Disco here. Oh! Look at that! Back and forth combination. Amazing. Man, he drove him down with that pedigree style maneuver and then hit that shooting star press. He went from one move to another. The guy was just all over the place, back and forth. Goes for the punch. Down goes Disco. Stomping on the face. Oh, the Caveman was going to run across the ropes, but decided at his own discretion that it may not be the best move. Wait a second! Andy Disco, what is that? Oh, he pulled out some kind of foreign object. Looked like a spike claw. What in the world was that? Oh gosh, I sure hope that's mud. I sure hope that's mud and dirt. Oh gosh. Disco. Oh, diving knee. Right to the back of the dirty, Filthy Caveman. Uh-oh, Filthy Caveman's got him in the Tree of Woe position. Kick to the stomach. Down goes Disco. Oh, beautiful clothesline. I have no idea what that's about. I don't know what you call that. This guy is a deranged lunatic. He's just like the Bloody Butcher. No wonder they're tag team partners. These guys are deranged. They've got the intelligence of a caveman, I think. However, I think the Bloody Butcher is a bit more there in the head than the Caveman. The Caveman is so far gone. I'm not convinced he wasn't broken out of an ice age. That he was in a big block of frozen ice and brought into the SWF. I don't know. This guy just... He doesn't seem like he's from around this time period. He doesn't seem like he fits in very well. This guy's filthy. This guy's disgusting. And he almost got his 3 count there, but it was only a 2.9. I would swear that he was thawed out of a giant ice cube. He doesn't seem like he's from this time. You know, and that also goes the same for Andy Disco. I don't think he was frozen, but Andy Disco seems a bit behind in the times as well. I don't know what years these guys are living in. Andy Disco must be from the 70s, 60s, and I guess Caveman's got to be, oh, I don't even want to say. Nonetheless, no matter what you think of them personally, they are putting on an incredible match between each other. The first time they've ever met, the debut for Andy Disco. I believe this is only the second or third match of... I believe this is the second match of the Caveman at this point. Wait a second here. Oh, what a maneuver! The Fever, Andy Disco. I don't know how to feel about this Caveman. He's probably the strangest character we've got here at the SWF. Goes for the enziguri, but does not connect. We go away for the high kick, but missed. It got punched right in the face. But then with a single-legged takedown, both men are down. Both men are breathing hard. Disco back to his feet, followed up by the Caveman. Goes for the high-end kick once, twice. Does not connect either time. Uh-oh. Clubbing to the back yet again, courtesy of the Caveman. Down goes Andy Disco. What is this guy doing? It's like he's trying to entertain the audience. He's trying to dance. Oh, man. You would think that for someone that likes to fight to survive, that someone like the filthy Caveman would be going for the kill, not trying to entertain. Andy Disco is busting a move there, waiting for his opponent to recover. He should have been using that time to attack his opponent. But perhaps he has a strategy. Perhaps he has something in mind that we have not thought of. Elbow to the back, down goes the Caveman. See, there goes Andy Disco again, dancing over the downed body of his opponent, the filthy Caveman. Oh, the diving knee. Is he going to hit it again? No. No, I think he was thinking about it, though. Strong right hit there by the filthy Caveman. Stomp on the face of Andy Disco. Oh! Oh my gosh! That German suplex with an attempt at a bridge there. Oh, Andy Disco's got the Disco Claw again! Oh man, almost knocked him out of the ring. Oh, Andy Disco waiting for the filthy Caveman to get up and... Look at that! Diving Tornado DDT! Wait a second, the bow and arrow lock being applied! Bow and arrow lock, he's bent up like a pretzel. But he escapes. Wait a second. Uh-oh. The airplane spin! The airplane spin by the filthy Caveman here. Drops down Andy Disco. What an entertaining match between two completely polar opposite styles of wrestling. Two completely polar opposite styles of individuals. Uh-oh. These two are taking each other to the extreme. Oh, discus clothesline. Down goes Andy Disco. German suplex to the Fever. 1, 2, and 3. Andy Disco loses his debut match against the filthy Caveman, who is victorious tonight over the Fever. What a match between two unique wrestlers here at the SWF. Congratulations to the dirty, disgusting, filthy Caveman.